I'm standing on a matter of personal and collective privilege on an issue that is affecting not only our constituents, but the impact of fake news among us doctors and healthcare providers. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, kahapon po lamang ay tumayo ako para isigaw ang totoong boses ng mamamayan, ang pagsugpo sa mga pekeng medical information. And I was referring to the lambasting of our colleague and those who are just helping the local government units on their medical facilities being accredited by PhilHealth via access to DBP funds. Ang pinupuntirya ko po ay hindi yung mga sumakay na lamang at nalinlang dun sa mga pekeng balita, kundi ang pinagmulan ng pekeng interpretasyon, pekeng advokasya at peke na pagiging eksperto. At ngayon naman, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I am again standing up. Because even if I will be branded as part of the minority voice, I will never stop because I am definitely sure that this voice speaks the truth and is bringing the real issues that should be discussed. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, kamakailan lang ay niyanig ang buong Pilipinas nang sabihing zero budget ang PhilHealth. Naglipa na ulit, lalong-lalo na itong palaging nasa media na nagclaim na eksperto siya at siya'y advocate ng public health at kung ano-ano ang mga pinagsasabi. Let me quote the message that has been circulating not only in our country but worldwide, Mr. Speaker. And I am referring to the open letter of Tony Leachon addressed to the President but is actually being sent all over medical societies and other stakeholders. Let me focus, Mr. Speaker, on his statement, which actually says and implies that health is not a priority of this administration and that health is not a priority of President Bongbong Marcos. This is a big lie. Malaking kasinungalingan para lang ulit mapunta sa headlines, para lang ulit makakuha ng airtime. I am not saying this, Mr. Speaker, because I'm a member of Congress, but I am standing up. Kasi ilang beses na binibiktima ang kalusugan, pinupolitika ang kalusugan dahil may mga taong gustong nagkakagulo-gulo tayo at ang sanhi niyan ay ang perpetrators of fake medical information. He cited 3 situations. And to quote, Mr. President, imagine the faces of those you serve. A mother crazy